The AFC Championship kicks off on Sunday. We've got the Patriots traveling to Mile High to face the one-seeded Broncos. I'm Zach Reger with SBD here to give you my best bets, my picks. I have a pick against the spread. Few player props in this game as well. Even without Boutte, I think this should be a pretty good game. I'm excited to watch it. We only have 3 NFL games left this year. Have to make them count. If you would like to bet along with me, I have links in the description to the sportsbooks that have the best odds for all of my plays. And right before I get into them, please make sure you're subscribed. Like, comment, really helps us out, and really appreciate all of you guys for watching. So here we go. Let's have ourselves a great weekend. I know it's Jarrett Stidham, but I'm betting Broncos plus 4.5 at minus 105 at BetMGM. Home underdogs of at least 4 points are 9-0 against the spread in the playoffs over the last 50 years. Boutte has been good for the Broncos, but this seems like an overreaction. He's been a fine quarterback, but he's not one of the elite guys in the league. The Patriots still have to go on the road in a tough place to play in Denver. I just think this is way too many points. The Patriots won last week, but they really didn't look the best. It was a whole lot of CJ Stroud making mistakes. Denver gets to stay at home. And in the conference championship, the Broncos are 6-1 against the spread and straight up when playing in Denver. The Patriots defense has been better in the playoffs, but I still prefer this Broncos unit at home. And New England's defense does not have a lot of film on Stidham, which is advantage Denver. I trust Sean Payton to have a good script, have his guys ready to go to keep this game close. I really like the Broncos plus 4.5. And then on to the player props. We're going back to Jarrett Stidham. I like him over 13.5 rushing yards at minus 114 at FanDuel. The Patriots have given up 18.1 rushing yards per game to quarterbacks. It was back in 2023 the last time we saw him get some meaningful playing time, but Stidham had 8 rushing attempts over those 2 games. And if you back up to 2022, Stidham ran for 84 yards over his 2 starts there. He has that rushing ability in him. Boutte, when he was on the field, was running a lot, and I really don't expect that to change a whole lot with Stidham under center, especially with it being the playoffs, an important game. Not going to want to make any mistakes. Think he will have plenty of scrambles in this game, but there also could be some designed runs against this Patriots defense. And then I like Harvey over 3.5 receptions at plus 134 at DraftKings. The Patriots have given up the 5th most receptions to running backs in the NFL this season. Harvey has at least 4 receptions in 3 of his last 4 games, and he has at least 5 targets in 3 of his last 4. Harvey has been great coming out of the backfield, and I think he will be a good safety net for Stidham at quarterback. I love getting plus money for this prop. And then lastly, Kayshon Boutte over 35.5 receiving yards at minus 114 at FanDuel. Throughout the playoffs, Boutte is averaging 70.5 receiving yards per game. He has an impressive 77.8% catch rate on the 9 targets he's gotten through those 2 games. And Boutte played 83% of snaps last week and has really turned into a reliable target for the Patriots. Pat Surtain will likely be on Stephon Diggs, giving Boutte a great opportunity in this game. The Broncos' pass defense has not been that elite unit that we are used to seeing outside of Pat Surtain over the past few weeks. They've given up some yards, given up some passing touchdowns. I just think this line for Boutte, the way he has been playing, is way too low. So those are my picks, my best bets for the AFC Championship. Patriots, Broncos. I got Broncos to cover the spread. I've got Jarrett Stidham over rushing yards, Harvey over receptions, and Kayshon Boutte over his receiving yards. Thank you all so much for watching, and let's have a great AFC Championship.